guys, so this is gonna be another oh my gosh, Living Dead doll review. And so we went to the mall yesterday, and I didn't want to make the video yesterday. I don't know why, but I guess it was sort of, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Sorry. So yeah, and then we checked in our local FYE and they had nothing. And so I only brought a limited amount of money with me, which was $32, I think. Yeah, no, $30 with me. And I feel like that can only buy you one Living Dead doll. Not even. Because our things are $24.99, and then with tax they're like $29. And hi. Sorry, my mom walked in and she just shut my door because I'm recording, I guess. And so they only had like Hansel and Gretel, Beast, which I have done a review on him because I have him. He's over there with all my others. And Hansel and Gretel were $29.99, and then with tax I won't have enough. And then they had Menard of Series 22, and I wanted to get him, but I was like, wait. And then I was with my uncle and my grandma because, I don't know, I guess we just went to the mall. And so he was like, let's look in Spencer's. And so we looked in Spencer's around like 9 times, and we passed stuff like a bunch of times. And then we finally asked the lady if they had Living Dead dolls, and then she took us to the little counter place that they had them, and we passed that place like 9 times. They had a lot of Living Dead dolls, and at our Spencer's they were $29, and they were $99, and that's like $30. And then they were 50% off, and some were $25, and the one I got was 50% off. And that was such a good deal because she was only 15. And I got, you could already tell, Goria. I've been wanting to like get the rest of the Series 22 for a while. And I have 2, well now 3. I have Roxy, Ava, and now Goria. Now I think I only need Menard and something else. I'm not sure. I guess if you want to comment saying, oh, you need this one. Is Purdy a series? No, Purdy isn't. I don't even. I'm sorry. I feel really dumb, but I don't know anymore. Let's start the review because I've been babbling on. Here's her hat. I'm sorry. Here's her, like, Southern Belle hat. Oh, duh, I totally forgot. It says, Goria. This Southern Belle came straight from hell, dripping with blood and all kinds of crap. And that's Series 22. She's the only one that I think looks like her real self with this because she does not have hair. And all the others are bald, which I don't think is, like, really good. Her death certificate is so short. I don't love it. It says the same thing. I hereby certify that on the 13th day of March, 1996, Goria, because once every now and then the dead are going to rise again. And then it has the same stuff, like you'd usually see on a death certificate. I'm sorry, I didn't read it. I didn't even know. But here's her hat, because I haven't done one of these in a long time. Here's her hat. Has like the tag thing in the back. And then be very careful if you get this doll with her hat, because her ribbon, if you pull it too hard, comes off really easily. I had to re-glue it because I broke it. And yeah, so let's start with her feet, I guess. She has these wonderful, nice little shoes that are blue and like heels or wedgies. She has this Southern Belle dress with like dirt and stuff on it, and the like seam at the end is like pink, but it's like, this is like all dirty and blue. And then the insides are satin blue, and then she does have blue underpants, although they look really, never mind. I was going to say they look really dark on the camera. Then she has a like little tie around right here that goes to the back with the Velcro. Then she has her tab, which is satin, and it's filthy because, like, I guess the zombie tab. Then she has, like, tulle, I guess it's called, like, out here. I think it's tulle. Then she has, oh my gosh, ribbon straps right there. And then my arm is cramping, or it's getting really... And then, I don't know if your Goria has it. Goria, oh my god, I'm so used to Goria because I used to like Monster High. I don't really. Goria has this black mark at her lips, but mine does. Then she has this green, like, I guess, like, grass stain with, like, bugs there. And she's blood dripping down her face, like, red on her nose, and then more grass stains. And then blood dripping, like, by her eyes, which are, like, blue. And then they have that really dark black around them. Then she has that blood here. It goes all the way around, and there's her 13 mark. And her coffin is the blue coffin with the 13. And then her brain is exposed. And then the cool thing is, I need to do that two-handed, I don't know how, that her brain does come out. And then you have this, like this, and there's a little hole. But this looks so cool, like around her head like that. And the brain is squishy, which I love, because I like squishy stuff. And if you're like, just buy squishies, I can't even find them. Oh, sorry. I feel so dumb. But there's Goria, and let me put her hat on, and then let me show you her with her hat on. I think she looks really cute with her hat on. And if you're Goria, did I call her Goria? I don't know. Here's Goria with her hat, and use hot glue for her ribbons if you break them, because I tried to use like crazy glue, and oh my gosh, it doesn't even work. Here is she. Here's her, I guess. Or she. I don't even care. But she's, if you want to her and all the other ones I have, and sorry, her hat fell off, so I had to put it back. And recommend all the ones that I have. And, yeah, I guess you could comment down below saying, like, oh, there is another one, and her name, or his name is boobity 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 bobble. Okay? I'm just setting her back on her coffin. She is a Southern Belle. She's wonderful. I really like her. Bye. Oh, and comment down below if you have a Spencer's in your area that sells living dead dolls. Okay? Bye.